Hi there, my name is Wang. My teammate Azuya and Bailey. Today we're going to talk about digital age public shaming and IT media bullying and trolling. I will first begin with the distinction between trolls and cyberbullies. Where does one end and the other begin? Yuan is going to talk about the key benefit and harm that result from reinstating public shaming. Brian will later discuss where should the ultimate responsibility for dealing with trolls and cyberbullies reside. The internet may be a domain of fake expression, but not all the expressions take the form of plywood. Some people use the openness of the web to express hateful message, chooses to attract attention to themselves, while cyberbullies just want to use the internet to hurt other victims. Trolls are visitors who leave inflammatory comment in public comment section, whether they comment on the blog post or online news site. They are looking to grab attention of other visitors and disrupt discussion of the others. Trolls do this by posting comments that are hateful, racial, and negative. They want to shift the attention from the author's content and conversation about the content onto themselves. The more attention they get, the happier the troll is, and the more likely they're gonna troll again. While trolls are trying to attract attention to themselves, cyberbullies want to demean and hurt their victims. They do not care if their comment causes people emotional distress or not. All they want is a reaction from the community they are trolling. Cyberbullies do not want attention for themselves, but the negative attention to their victims. All they want is to cause stress for their victims. There are ways we can fight with the trolls and cyberbullies. One is formal and the other is informal. The formal one will be reporting the wrongdoing to the authorities, so they are held accountable for what they have done. The other one is informal. Informal is what we can do for ourselves. We can ignore them, we can feel pity for them, and we can block them if we can take it anymore. Then Yuan is going to talk about the key benefit and the harms that resulting from reinstating public shaming. Thank you.
Thanks, Johnny. I'm going to talk about the key benefit and harms of public shaming. Public shaming defines as use language to humiliate others in public. The key benefit of public shaming is that public shaming could be a tool to persuade people to support your idea. People also can express their own opinion as they want. For example, the candidate Trump public shaming Hillary in order to get more support from people. However, there is also harm of public shaming. It might destroy someone's life as technology progresses. Everyone uses internet, which means we are sharing information to each other. The information stays on internet forever. When you shame someone in public, people can find out your information, where you live, your name, gender, and all the other things. That might get you into a trouble. There is a case that a girl published shaming another man, and it caused her killed by that man lately. That is an awful story, and it is necessary to have ID media public shaming play a role in regulating trolls and bullies. People use ID internet fight back to trolling and bullying. People stand out on social media in public. And Brian is going to talk about responsibility for dealing with trolls and bully recite.
Thank you, Zuman and Wang, for your discussion on trolls, bullying, and public shaming. After much discussion, the ultimate question here is who is responsible for dealing with trolls and bullies? Does it fall into the hands of individual citizens, or should social superorganisms take charge? I believe that it should fall into the hands of individual citizens, and here's why. The article written by Laura Hudson states how a woman named Adria Richards was one of the only females at a tech conference. There were a couple of people who were shaming her, and she did not like that. She was a veteran on Twitter, and she had around 9,000 followers, and tweeted about them and shamed them. Thus, their bosses found out and they lost their jobs. It was her decision to tweet about them, and she could have used other methods to resolve the problem. But she could have talked to a security guard, or she could have confronted them about the issue. It is in many people's nature to retaliate, but sometimes the one who retaliates has to understand that people engage in irrational behavior. Retaliating against another person could put them in danger of losing their job or their ability to find one if they choose to retaliate as Adria had. Individuals have to decide on how they could solve the issue rationally and see the impact of their retaliation against the trolls and their public shamers. We are human beings and we tend to make mistakes. No one is perfect. But sometimes our emotions run high, which cause us to make irrational decisions. They teach us to learn from our mistakes and deter us from any kind of inappropriate behavior. We are human beings and we have the power of choice. We just have to figure out the one to choose that would best suit both parties. Individuals must educate them on the matter and learn from their proper methods.